Hello, and welcome to the box room. David Bradley here. Alright, it's time to get out the glue gun, which I have rarely used. Well, this one I've never used, but it is time. And of course, is this a Ziploc bag? No. Is this an easy bag to rip? No. So, I will get out the scissors. And why am I doing this? To open this unopened bag and unwrapping this unused, never touched before glue gun. Well, I finally, after all these years, there we go, have come up with a plan of what to do with old chips. It's funny, as I undo this, it does appear that maybe it didn't have the original twist, as the original twist on such a thing is usually much neater. Okay, I have a little wee glue gun, and it does not want to stand. I guess that doesn't matter. I can lay it down. So I'm going to plug it in, and I don't know how long it takes for such a thing to start oozing glue. But here is my plan. This is what's called a helmet liner. It's not a helmet. It would go inside, and then the helmet would go on top of it. And I guess it would be secured somehow. This one, Ground Troops Helmet, 73 September 7th. So it's, we're 50 years old. Anyway, I have decided that what I will do is I will take old chips, such as this old PLA chip, which I have folded over all the little pins. There they are. Is I will start sticking them onto my I adore my 64 helmet. And who knows what else this will lead to. I've always, well, since long ago, when I was at a bowling tournament, and I think it was Kitchener Waterloo, and all these Oktoberfest people appeared in their funky little hats, covered with pins and things. I thought, wow, that's really cool. So I've often had hats and things covered in pins and buttons and things and stuff. And it was just recently that I put the sticker on. By the way, I got this sticker last year at the World of Commodore, put on by the Toronto Pet Users Group. And who knows, maybe the fellow who was selling the stickers will be back there. I don't know. Certainly, I know there's going to be some interesting, at least from what I could tell, interesting coasters. Maybe also, I should check and see. I know certainly that there's this artist lady out Kitchener Way, and she's been making things, and I think some of them are coasters. Maybe there's some Christmas decorations. I'm not sure. I should check better so that I can let you know. But anyway, I do believe that her husband will be there at the World of Commodore selling her creations, and that will be good. I know there was a show out Kitchener Way a while back, and I think she had some, maybe with the Apple logo, the Atari logo, the Commodore logo, etc., etc., etc. Anyway, looked pretty cool. So I see that this is sitting here. I'm going to give it a gentle squeeze and see if anything liquid There is. Okay, there is. There is liquid. It is heating up. Okay. Now, I really don't want to get this all over things. So, I will put this down. Now, I am not a hot glue expert at all, so I don't know how long its sort of goodness and hotness and everything is, but I'm going to douse this quite thoroughly with hot glue. Oh, come on. Don't. Oh, I've got glue on the table. Oh, it's stringy awful. Oh, God. Yeah, this is not what I had in mind. Okay, obviously I am not a professional at this. God. But I do want to make sure that this is the right way up. And I'm going to stick this right above the Adornments my 64 thing with its, oh, it's a little, you know what, it's a little askew, but I'm not going to do anything about that. The hot glue has it. There it is, the first chip. The first chip of many. I found also a thing downstairs that was like a Commodore 64 nameplate thing. Oh. Okay, so now that I have done that, I can unplug this. And let it cool off. So there is the helmet. There is the first chip. It is a PLA chip, which I got out of a machine that I got while I was off at a wedding in Ottawa. And the PLA chip was bad. It was indeed. I know somewhere around here, of course, I have lots of bad chips. Because I've always thought, there's something I could do with those. I thought maybe I'll stick them in a hat. I could use the little pins or something. But it never happened. But now, we have it. So I'll see how the glue holds. And it does seem rather secure, this hot glue stuff. It does. And there we have it. One PLA chip on the helmet. I'm sure this helmet will hold many, many more. But as the PLA chip was the main failure of these machines, I think it is fitting that it is, I wish it was straighter. Anyway, oh well, that it is on top of the Adornments my 64 thing, and I will, as time goes on, I will put more. That's not working well. I'll put more chips on there. So, besides that, at this moment, I don't really have much else to do with this. I mean, I've got lots to do, but I've got other things to get ready for. So there, I have used a hot glue gun. Mostly, hot glue guns were used to save the shoes of people whose shoes were falling apart, so that they could at least get home on something. But it's been a long time. Anyway, I'm glad I got this. Once again, I still don't know exactly how long it takes. I will be daring. Oh yeah, that's still a little sticky on the front. But once it's dry, it does sort of go away pretty well. Anyway, hot glue. So we'll see you at the World of Commodore on December 2nd and 3rd at the Admiral INN in Mississauga, Ontario, and we'll see how much fuller my helmet is. I'm sure if I dig around, it can be mighty full. But you have to start somewhere. So there it is. A PLA chip. Hot glued. And that's about all I have to say about that. Bye for now.